Prophet Hanna, it was really nerve wracking. We are day 10,061 of grief, and that is Ararat's grief. Now, for Hannah's sake, she's kind of fortunate because she died and survived death, and a good 90% left. Every once in a while, you hear a feed that comes in that the army, the devil's army, was after the bird. Now, there's a lot of politics in that because some of the biggest armies start in China and kind of flow into Mesopotamia. Another violent sector is India. Like, how we know the Indians today is not how they were 10,000 years ago. There is a tinge of violence in them. Same with the Moroccans, I find, of North Africa. These are certain tribes that were known to entertain with violence. So when you're 15 years in the cold and the days keep ticking by and you don't know what's gonna, you're faced with death every single day in the sense that you don't know if Lucifer is gonna blow up a place here. It's a form of terrorism. These men got agitated, and sometimes the devil would make me hear their thoughts. And Hannah became the bird that they were after, which represented the politics of Ottoman Turks. It represented native history with cowboys and the Indians. It represented even earlier the fight for the bird and who's going to give the sacrificial blood. This is a true story, and how hard it was on one woman as she stayed celibate for safety. Sometimes even like going into a closet or something, it was for safety. And the devil's army's parked there. And they know the world's watching them, so they're being good. But the feed comes in because a man and a woman is different. When women stay celibate, they get very aggressive, but it's nowhere near as bad as the military machine's men. When they stay celibate, they get extreme violent, and that is something in nature. And they're 15 years in the cold now. They don't even see any kind of woman. Every man, person, animal, whatever's around them looks good because of the high level testosterone. And that is why they become armies or men of war. They are very violent by the time the 15 years is done. So they are sitting there and they're saying, fuck it. Let's go after the bird. The symbolism of the bird. One that the United States gave pardon to after everything died down years ago, which they might have to do it again. Because the man came back in a she form. That is what theologists are saying. The man, which is Christ, came back in a she form, which represents what they fought for centuries. We're talking about 10, 20,000 years. Another interesting fact.